Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Friday. It is April the 14th, 2017. Gonna look at race number 6 from Aqueduct, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Today's 6th race from Aqueduct featured on today's program. It's Lounge Optional Claimer per $69,000. It's for 3-year-olds and upwards, never started for $10,000 twice as the main claim starter, or State Bred, which never went through races, or an optional claim price of $62,500. We have a field of 7 horses, including part of an entry 1A here, going the distance of ground of 1 mile and 1/16 here on the turf course. The rail will be set at 18 feet from its true position. Mile 16th. And my top pick in this one, and if you're going to play the multi-race pick 4 or pick 6 wager, I think this is a single. That's going to be the 6-horse Closing Bell. I'm going to go 6-2-5-1 in the superfecta, 6-2-5-1, but my top pick, number 6, Closing Bell, 6-5. Manny Franco's on this 5-year-old horse at a Tappa, trained by Belmont. Most raceland the 11th of March at Tampa. Mile 16th and optional 32 claimer. This horse finished 3rd by 1 3/4 lengths that day, and had to check a few times, closed up a tiny bit, but had a horrible trip. It was his first start off the layoff, first start back in the United States in nearly 6-7 months. He needed the race. I think today he'll run a very big one off the layoff, but start before in Australia, actually, December 3rd at Rosehill, 1.25 miles, 2,000 meters in the ATC Cup Stakes. Source finished 13th by 11 lengths. Didn't do anything that day. Ran in basic handicap at Rosehill back in November 19th. Didn't do anything there. Ran at the Melbourne Cup day at Flemington, November 1st, 1.8 miles in the James Bogues Premium Stakes. Horse finished 6th by 4 lengths. That was probably his best race in Australia, but still didn't do a lot. But before that, this horse was under Belmont's care in here in New York. He ran the Belmont Gold Cup. He finished 4th that day. He did show a good closing kick at the end, but was just too far out of it. He finished 5th in the Man of War behind Wake Forest. He had a few decent races, few decent 3rd place finishes last year, but cutting back in distance today, I think he should have a very good run. His last win came in 2015, September 14th, 2015 to be exact, at Kentucky down to mile 5/16 in the Dueling Grounds Derby. Horse won by head. Great closing kick that day. Watch out for this run to run a very big one here today. He's faced so much tougher his last few starts. I think he should run a big one here today. Set or cap my bets for race number 6 from Aqueduct here on this Good Friday afternoon. Gonna go with the 6-horse Closing Bell, single in the multi-race wager. Gonna go 6-2-5-1 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.